Greetings, mortals. It is I, Steve the Devil. Now then, let me start off by saying Vince McMahon is a bastard. There was a time where he loved competition. It drove him to make his company better. WCW was the one that caused Vince to change everything in his company. That's how the Attitude Era was born. But ever since Vince bought out WCW, there has been no real competition for him. And that's the way he wants to keep it. Yeah, there is a company out there called TNA Impact Wrestling. But guess what? That's not competition to Vince McBitch. Or is it? And why do I say that? Well, a long time ago, Vince McBitch actually tried to help a company grow by having them show up on his show. I'm talking about the original ECW. Vince wanted to help them grow as a wrestling company. We got to see an ECW invasion on WWE television. That was awesome as fuck! Now then, answer me this, everyone. How come the WWE never acknowledges that TNA exists on their show? They mention ROH and New Japan Pro Wrestling. They've even mentioned the UFC for fuck's sake. But why not TNA? It's either number one, Vince McBitch doesn't think they're worth mentioning on a show because the company is shit to him, or number two, Vince is afraid of TNA and considers them as a threat. Not a big one, but a potential threat. TNA, on the other hand, always acknowledges that WWE exists all the time, especially when a WWE superstar quits and jumps ship to their company. If you've noticed, every WWE star that went to TNA, they always had to say they came from the WWE. All of them. Jeff Hardy, Mr. Kennedy, Booker T, Kevin Nash, Ric Flair, the Dudley Boys, Hulk fucking Hogan, and so many others. But when a TNA star quits and jumps ship to the WWE, that star is never allowed to say that he originally came from TNA Impact Wrestling. I fucking wonder why. It's because Vince McBitch fears competition now. And I'm not saying that to look like a psychotic TNA defending fanboy either. That show has its share of problems as well. But the WWE has the worst of them all. And they're more childish and gay. Vince McBitch doesn't mention TNA by name on his show. And he doesn't acknowledge that another wrestling company out there exists on a channel called Spike TV. Oh wait, there was that one bullshit segment where John Cena made one little small reference about TNA. John Cena's words to Vince were, "If you make me walk tonight, then I will walk on someone else's television show and keep doing this, brother." What the fuck? Why do they always say someone else's show? That sounds so fucking retarded. Is TNA such a goddamn scary thing to say? Are you scared to say those three letters on your show, Vince McBitch? It sure as hell looks like it. Anyway, if you want to see that segment for yourselves, I'll put a link in the description. Go check it out. Anyway, Vince McMahon hates competition. He won't mention TNA by name on his show, so he must think they're a threat of some kind. Vince will allow CM Punk to drop his pot bomb on the show and mention Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling, but not TNA? And then when Brock Lesnar came back to the WWE, you acknowledged that he was a UFC champion and shit. So you promoted UFC on your show. Fuck you, WWE. You're all a bunch of PG dick-sucking pussies. Sometimes I wish the WWE would mention TNA on their show. I would love to see a TNA invasion angle on there. That's another video for another time. Anyway, Vince McBitch, you're scared of competition. You know if you mention TNA on your show, it would boost that company's audience. And you don't want that. Oh no. You're afraid that company might put you out of business or something. No? Okay, come out on TV and say it, motherfucker. Mention TNA on your show. Acknowledge that they exist if they're not a threat to you. Ever since you bought out WCW, you wanted to own the world. And you don't ever want to have to fight to make your company better ever again. So you're scared of TNA. You tried to help a small company like ECW in the past, but you won't even bother mentioning TNA on your show here in the present? You're a little bitch. Fuck you, old bastard. Go suck a motherfucking goomstick. Fuck you. I wish TNA would grow into a mega wrestling company and become the biggest threat that Vince McBitch has ever faced. Maybe then that old piece of shit will make his show watchable again. Or not, since that motherfucker's a billionaire now. Anyway, that about sums it up for this topic. So I'll say it one more time. Vince McMahon hates competition. And Vince McBitch, here's my salute to you and your retarded brainwashed PG defending casual pussies. Yeah! Now then, give the video a thumbs up, leave your motherfucking comments, and subscribe! I am Steve the Devil, and I'll talk to you all next time. That is all.